Hey, welcome to Spring Wind Sonic Soul Collage. Uh, Pulling this out of the vault. This is from about 9 years ago. I Ain't Dead Yet, Elvis. And the yeah, it's just some really good guitar, especially leaning towards rockabilly and kind of independent rock and roll. And Elvis Costello is the Elvis who's going to get us started. And we've got some nice Reverend Horton Heat and Southern culture on the skids, etc., etc. So get your heads right. I'm not going to say any more because I spoke at the beginning 9 years ago when I first did this. So let's get going. What do you say?
Life's like that, isn't it? Only the other day I was walking in the West End and suddenly I was set upon by hordes of fans and admirers who wanted to touch my clothes. So I took sanctuary in a nearby cinema. Normally, of course, I don't go in, but that day I saw something that really moved me. I'd like to share this wonderful experience with you. It was the sound of music.
Hey, welcome to Spring Wind Sonic Soul Collage. Ain't dead yet. Oh boy, I just noticed I misspelled yet. I'm going to have to correct that after we're done with this. Yeah, time to get back to some rock and roll. My head's been in the 20s musically a lot lately, and in general, my head's been reflecting on the past and I've been getting my energy back, regrounded, recentered. I am going to go off to a retreat to see Amma in a couple weeks. Amma, if you don't know, you could Google her, AMMA. She's also known as the Hugging Saint. She's an evolved being from India who goes and gives hugs to all who come to receive a hug. And she's hugged I don't know how many millions of people, but she'll sit for hours, like 12 hours straight and stuff, hugging people. And meanwhile, making decisions in her role as administrator of what's going on. People will bring things to her, both on the blessing side, people wanting blessings, and occasionally even a business decision that needs made. She heads up lots of charity work in India, especially for widows, but population in general, but she's done some special things for widows. Anyway, let's get going here. I really felt like getting back to rock and roll this week, and that's what I've been doing, and I got a real nice show together, and the Elvis part of the title is Elvis Costello. I had the pleasure of seeing Elvis twice live, once on one of his, if not his first, one of his first tours of the U.S. in a small club down in San Diego back in, that would have been sometime between 76 and 79. And Then I saw him with my buddy Java James just a couple years back at the Gathering of the Vibes, and boy, he rocked out. I didn't realize until I saw him at the Gathering of the Vibes just what a good guitar player he is. They really rocked out, and a lot of it was the more rhythmic rock and roll and his persona and singing on the early work, which we'll get a bit of here. Elvis is going to start us off, and we'll let him take us home at the end of the day. Here we go, Elvis Costello and The Attractions live.
Romeo's restless, he was ready to kill. Jumped out the window cause he couldn't sit still. Juliet was waiting with the safety net. I said, don't bury me cause I'm not dead yet. Why don't you tell me about the mystery dance? I wanna know about the mystery dance. Why don't you show me cause I tried and I'm still mystified. I can't do it anymore and I'm not satisfied. When I remember when the lights went out and I was trying to make it look like it was never in doubt. She thought that I knew and I thought that she knew. So both of us were willing but we didn't know how to do it. Why don't you tell me about the mystery dance? I wanna know about the mystery dance. Why don't you show me cause I tried and I'm still mystified. I can't do it anymore and I'm not satisfied. Little covers in the middle of the night trying to discover my left foot from my right. You can see those pictures in any magazine, but what's the use of looking when you don't know what they mean? Why don't you tell me about the mystery dance? I want to know about the mystery dance. Why don't you show me cause I tried and I'm still mystified. I can do it anymore and I'm not satisfied. I can do it anymore and I'm not satisfied. I can do it anymore and I'm not satisfied. I can do it anymore and I'm not satisfied. I can do it anymore and I'm not satisfied.
Just want some more. Dance the go-go, turn up on the radio. Dance the go-go, turn up on the radio. Shake it here, shake it there. Those death metal guys. Welcome to the guys like hot rod cars. They like hot women in their neighborhood bar. Death metal guys will grow long hair. Work real hard to have an evil stare. They're kind of medieval. Those death metal guys.
and roll records ain't selling this year. I got my nuts against the grain, and yeah, you know that it's a bitch. Playing through the pain and watching shit bands get rich. It's crystal clear to all my peers that rock and roll records, they ain't selling this year. But it's a little bit of crummy how the music making money seems to slip on through to a world full of dummies. I just get cheers from my blood, sweat, and tears. Cause rock and roll records ain't selling this year. I'm all spread it around, I get it all down. Ain't gonna flip-flop, hip-hop, sucking on a pork chop sounds so weird to my ears. Then rock and roll records, they ain't selling this year. Testify on behalf of the rock and roll records. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records that ain't selling this year. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records they ain't selling this year. They ain't selling this year. God is paid for the clear. They ain't selling this year.
Hey, you. How'd you like that? We're rocking. I like the way that every time I listen to him, liking him more. Anyway, that was Black Rebel Motorcycle Club. We just heard there doing Whatever Happened to My Rock and Roll. And I wonder sometimes, because as I'm out there searching around, scanning around, I'm not hearing a whole lot of good new rock and roll coming out in any kind of larger market. There's a lot of good rock and roll going on in local scenes, and track that down when I can. But we started that all out with Elvis Costello and The Attractions from the early days, live at the El Macombo, doing Mystery Dance, followed by Dance the Go-Go by the Breakers. Then we had a couple from Southern Culture on the Skids. They're one of the bands at the top of my to-do list. Almost saw them in Florida last year, but they've been on the road a lot there for a while, so hopefully I'll be able to catch them, and I encourage you to, too, if you want to have a good night of some good rock and roll. Southern Culture on the Skids, doing Smiley, Yeah, 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 followed by Soul City. Then we had the Reverend Horton Heat, another band at the top of my list. I've had chances to see him, I just haven't taken advantage of him. He's on the road a lot too, and I don't know if he's playing the smaller clubs anymore that I could have seen him in. But anyway, the Reverend Horton Heat doing Death Metal Guys, and then I Can't Surf. So we had Soul City, soul music, death metal, rockabilly, and surf all referred to, and then we had Rock and Roll Records Ain't Selling this year, Super Suckers, and I imagine that's the truth. And Whatever Happened to My Rock and Roll, Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, we just heard that. So we'll let Elvis take us home now, and I hope you all enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun diving into it, and next week I'll be seeing Alejandro Escovedo, so I'll be featuring some of his music on the shows coming up here. So I wish y'all well. Have a wonderful weekend, and peace out.
Baby, we're nothing but skin and bone, Blair and rubber, eyes that blubber, teeth that bite, hands that slide, and I'm trying to do the best I can, but I'm a primitive kind of man. Baby, we're nothing but skin and bone, nerves that shatter, tongues that flatter, lips that mutter, lashes that flutter, mouths are dust and lips are ripe, twice as vicious as the words I type, under a ribbon of every stripe, there's a grip that tightens, a dark that frightens, a wise that crackles, a fear that shackles, and I'm trying to do the best I can, and I'm a primitive kind of man. And in that kind of creation, you come to find fixation, all of a sudden with the parts of it, because they are forbidden. Beneath the hide of pain, you find a soul stain, while this still beating, heart's busy, and I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm a primitive kind of man. Maybe with nothing but a drum and drone, gonna beat it till I get unknown. Take some skin, stretch it tight, make myself up overnight. Maybe this is nothing but drum and drum, wanna beat it till I get unknown. Take my pen, kick up some stink, find myself a brand new kick, break that berry and squeeze this ink, scratch out all of the words I can. And